pop-off. Yeah. Wants to make sure that he keeps those points for the weekend as well. Yeah. So be sure to check them out. They're definitely, as Nakat would say, changing the face of fashion in Smash.
Yeah, and as you can see on the screen right now, you can save 10% off on these controllers with the promo code Saga, clean and simple, S-A-G-A. Look at all these nice controllers, and they're not just GameCube controllers. You can get your Joy-Cons, your DualShock 4s, and your Xbox pads. I actually don't even know what those are called, to be honest.
I'm just going to call them Xbox controllers. So.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're casuals and only play Nintendo games. But yeah, so a lot of great stuff happening in our Smash scene. A lot of great art, a lot of great controllers. Yeah, all that good stuff.
And obviously, shout-outs to Esports Arena for always being able to bring us cool sponsors such as Gushers, Controller Chaos, Space, Mobile Strike in the past, Cup Noodles, and just upping the level of production each and every time, month to month.
Absolutely amazing. And it looks like we got Nairo and Aardvark next on stream for you guys. Nairo just coming off of his win at Super Smash Con 2017. The two-peat right there. Was able to close out two sets off zero.
He made an insane run, too, in losers. Because, I mean, he lost early to Rydia, the Pikachu from Florida. Really, really strong up-and-coming Pikachu. Known about him for a while. He had actually traveled out here to a Saga during the 2GT days and stayed out here in Santa Ana. Shout outs to Paige, who hosted him for about 2 weeks. A really, really sweet dude. Really, really competent. I mean, he showed it that day. The only person to take a set off of Nairo that day.
Yeah. And actually, Aardvark's missing his fellow beefy Smash dude at this tournament. I don't see Elegant anywhere in the venue, and they weren't doubling together either.
He's up in NorCal for some reason, but right now, let's see if Aardvark can take a set off of Nairo today.
And right now, Nairo playing the matchup perfectly. Already, you see, getting the grab and the down throw gives him that armor to avoid that Lloyd Rocket before it becomes this issue. Now being really careful, but Aardvark going to get those clips that he needs to try and get some stage control. Tries to set up something with the tree, not quite able to find anything, but he does have Axe online. And the tree actually got chopped off, but Nairo does not get caught in it.
Every time, month to month. And Aardvark is staying really tricky with his movement, just kind of mixing it up a lot. Keeping the tree in constant display, knowing that with the axe is absolutely allowed an extra.
We got Nairo and Aardvark
kill setup.
Next on stream for you guys.
There. Not enough to get the kill.
Got a lot of pressure at the ledge, but the fair just gets right out of that down smash situation. Does not fall into a down smash down B situation.
That was really crucial for Aardvark to recognize that he would have gotten down smash otherwise.
Try to find the bowling ball, but the up tilt gonna go ahead and take him to the top. The up double over, not gonna be able to do it yet.
Oh, this is a good punish for Aardvark. The back air, putting Nairo off stage, nearly getting hit by that tree off the ledge. Luckily for Nairo, not gonna hit.
Oh, and he tried to find the up smash there. Gonna get hit by that back air. Still living. Let's see what he does, and calls out that air dodge and gets that back air.
Yeah, Nairo is moving right now. Really impeccable stuff. Finding a neutral air into the single hit forward air.
Oh, and right there, I think he tried to extend into a platform combo, but Aardvark just
able to break out of the combo with the neutral air. Yeah, very fast move for exactly that reason. Good combo breaker.
But he's still maintaining a lot of control. He's just got already 60% onto Aardvark and still climbing. Gets that nair. Let's see if he tries to find a back air. But he delays the air dodge. But still, Nairo going relentless with that edge guard and gets that back air at the...
That was nuts, dude.
The very edge of the stage.
That was actually crazy.
With no mercy whatsoever.
Back air, I mean... What would you say people think is ZSS's like #1 kill setup or the #1 like kill move?
I'd say it's probably down B if you can find a setup into it, but then
off a down smash, right?
Yeah, but then like a back air, that's usually what you want to do if you can't find a stock.
I've been seeing Nairo take stocks left and right for the past 2 weeks with back air, just like incredibly aggressive offstage play. Let's see if he can keep that up in the second game here, or if Aardvark can indeed find an answer with this grab out of shield.
he had an opportunity right there to get a big combo, but Nairo again up-tilting out of the situation. Let's see if he gets a little bit of platform assist. Was not able to connect that up smash, but still maintaining the control. He was being ruthless with the edge guards last time. Let's see if Aardvark tries to mix it up or try and make it back to the stage just a little bit easier. For those of you at home that don't know, Aardvark's probably one of the luckiest people in the world with RNG. I swear, so many times he gets 3 turnips and pretty much nothing else.
Oh, yeah. It must be something with the beefy smash dudes, man. Oh, my God. What a conversion off of the paralyzer, finding the kill setup into the up B boost kick. But, yeah, I mean, you were saying crazy RNG. Elegant also has crazy RNG with those misfires.
Yeah, but right now, Nairo's still in a very comfortable lead. 94% onto him, but still getting a lot of good damage, and Aardvark just not able to get anything started. And he's got these up airs. Let's see if he goes for the up B. Not quite. Not in the right positioning for it. He's going to maintain this edge guard situation instead. And a clutch there to make it out of that situation.
I mean, Nairo air dodged off of the ledge there, but that lingering hitbox on the down air, able to hit him, and Aardvark closing out that stock with the Lloyd Rocket.
Oh, but a single hit up air into the up B. That'll already do it. That was a pretty quick set there compared to the last one we had.
That was like ridiculously fast.
Yeah. Great stuff to Nairo. He does not want to get upset in this bracket. He already lost his opportunity to break the curse at Nairo Saga. Let's see if he can try to seal a win somewhere else. Maybe at SCR Saga. Great stuff.
Speaking of SCR and SCR Saga, I mean, this is in honor of the upcoming SCR or SoCal regionals that will be hosted in September by Level Up, who was partnered here today, hosting the rest of the fighting game tournaments here. Street Fighter V, Tekken, Injustice,
Guilty Gear.
Anime Fighters. Yeah.
Yep.
And replays are coming up. Gush Cam, off to you.
And right there, gets the air dodge into the back there.
Oh, it's so clean, man. We're going to see that one more time coming up. There you go. He doesn't get it the first time. And, oh, once again with the tether into drop zone back air.
Yeah, Aardvark trying to be a little bit aggressive there and throws out the Lloyd Rocket.
That one was nasty.
Does not care, just goes in with that back air.
The Lloyd Rocket actually ended up being the deciding factor into the death there. Wow.
I don't even know why Nairo did that empty hop. It was like, he didn't follow up with anything. He could have just ran into the up B. Maybe it helps him with the spacing, I'm not sure.
Maybe he was just waiting or baiting the reaction from Aardvark, seeing if he would respond properly. And once he recognized that, you know, he had the setup, he just went for it.
But that was our next match. I think we're pretty much reaching the end of polls, but I think we got a lot more matches coming underway. We got another wave coming up as well.
Exactly. So still a lot of Smash to be had, and it doesn't even end today. I mean, finals will be tomorrow, so definitely keep checking into all your streams. The secondary stream, I believe, is on ESA Smash. So if you want to see the matches over there, be sure to check in that out. The meta is actually multi-Twitch, so be sure to multitwitch.tv/2G Gaming/ESA Smash, and then you won't miss a thing.
Yep. So. And then also, I just blanked out for a second. I'm sorry, folks. I was about to talk about something, and then I totally
It's the lights,
out.
dude. I swear, this is the first time we had lights like this for us, and it's like it's new. It's new to us, man.
Yeah,
it's throwing us off.
Yeah. Shout outs to ESA and 2G Gaming, of course, for bringing up the production value immensely in the past couple months. It's been growing exponentially for sure. Actually, these two players, I'm not actually recognizing.
These are the first two dudes that we've seen on the stage that we actually don't have any. Like, so far we've known every single player here, but
oh yeah, now I remember what I was going to talk about. So just for a quick clarification for everybody, to break the curse for today, either the winners of the past SCRs will have to win SCR Saga. So I believe the two that are in attendance are Larry Lair and Anti. I don't think Slayers is here today. Unfortunately, would not be able to make it.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see Slayers, but it's been a while since he's actually been active. I believe he moved on to Overwatch, trying to be the best at that. I don't know if he's actually trying to be the best, but I know he's been playing Overwatch in place of Smash.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, despite the fact that we personally do not recognize these players, that's not to say that we are going to get any less quality Smash on the stream They may just be from out of state, and we don't even know who they are. I mean, I saw a bunch of players last night at our local here, Falcon Punch Fridays, that I saw a bunch of dudes from Canada, and the ones that really surprised me were the players from Minnesota who, I mean, they upset K9 round 3.
Dang.
Yeah. And, you know, I actually talked to him after that. His tag was, like, Sippy Boo. Sippy
Okay.
Boo. He was a Sheik player, and talked to him after the tournament, and he was like, you know, it's really cool, like, first time out here in SoCal, I've been watching K9 since I've been playing the game, and it was just really cool to, like, get to come out here and play him, and I mean, it's like, he just said it was cool to come out here and play, but he didn't say, like, oh, I beat him. Like, I was like, but yeah, you also beat the dude. Like, yeah, so that's cool.
Yeah, so actually, I think this may be one of our featured Ryus. Unfortunately, you don't get the pictures of their face along with the compendium, so just going to be waiting to see the tag pop up.
I think this is Patrino.
Okay.
Or Patrinio, something like that. He's from Italy.
Oh, okay. Alrighty, so obviously Bumper Clock Tower is not a stage. I think people tried it out for maybe like one day and then realized, no, this is a little bit too jank.
That's how I knew not to start commentating the match right away. When I saw Bumper Clock Tower, I was like, yeah, this isn't going to happen right now.
Yep.
And it sucks because I was playing for Gloria at some point this week too, and that stage came up and I was like, this is like actually awful. Like, I don't even understand.
The camera shaking, all that good stuff. All right, so we got okay. This is Midgar. What's going on here, folks?
Yeah, that is in fact Patrino, one of the Compendium Ryus from Italy. Plays a lot with the European scene out there. You know, ice studying. I'm sure Mr. R knows of him.
And then we got No Step on Sneck.
No Step on Sneck.
Interesting.
Sneck.
He's rocking the cowboy hat here.
Yeah, he looks swag, dude.
Yeah,
I like it.
He's rocking it. All right, now for real, gonna go to Town City.
That's actually a nice cowboy hat, too.
Yeah. All right, so we got Marth versus Ryu here. Obviously, a matchup that NKLeo has had a history of struggling with in the past, but let's see if Snake will be able to pull off a zoning game. But it looks like Patrino already getting a lot of good damage, 67% onto him.
And it honestly looks like kind of a rough matchup because even though you have the disjoint, oh my god, this is so much damage for Patrino.
I thought that was going to be the kill right there.
The disjoints almost seem to not help too much because really bad spot for Snake.
Yeah, Snake tries to shake it off, trying to bring it back here. And already a back here to forward tilt. I think I was trying to call him out going into shield and just focus attacks through that down spin slash. Alright, mixing up with the dancing blade, catching him, trying to approach a little bit. Oh, and guess a dare. I think that actually would have been a tipper forward smash if he committed to it, but he did not. Went for the up smash instead. I don't know if that was a misinput or what, but a little bit unfortunate for Snack right there.
Yeah, and you know, you mentioned tipper forward smash, and that's where I think this matchup's kind of interesting because in order to get the max like punishes from, and as you see there, the focus attack into the Shoryu, closing it out for Patrino. But in order to get the max, like the optimal play from a Marth, you're going to want to be spacing in the range of the tipper, and that's really precise spacing that you have to be maintaining the entire time. And even if you are able to keep that spacing, or you know, say you don't get tipper, if you don't get tipper, it's crucial because it's not going to kill Ryu, like almost definitely because of how heavy he is. And in that case, if you miss, Ryu is in like a perfect place to punish you. And I think even if he shields like a tipper move, he could potentially down smash out of shield, and that has a lot of range. So Ryu also has range to work with.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen those hitboxes that Gimmer likes to post a lot? It's like absolutely crazy. Shout out to Kira Down Hammer as well for posting all of the hitboxes one at a time. But already Patrino going in with this big combo. And it looks like Snack's having a little bit of a hard time. He's throwing out a lot of smash attacks that won't really benefit him that much in the neutral. And so Patrino's able to rock this combo, 88% onto him right now.
Yeah, Snack is really struggling, but he's on stage right now. Kind of just lets Patrino get up back onto the stage, finding an up smash.
Yeah, he's not maintaining that ledge control at all, so Patrino's rolling away with that. And right there, Snack tried to punish the forward smash, but because the safe on block was able to get that short Yuken right out of there. All right, there's a down smash into a down air, but he hits the tip of Battlefield. But he does not hit the tip of Battlefield right there, and that was it.
So Trino, man, looking really clean already. First match on stream of the day. I mean, showed what's up.
Yeah.
Showed what's up.
Yeah, so I believe that is our last set we are going to be commentating here. So we got Pluto and Trela, one of our special guests of the night. He's not entering, but he will be commentating for you today and tomorrow. So be sure to stick to the 2G Gaming stream because we got a lot of great hosts for you, and we got a lot of great matches going under your way very soon.
Yeah, thanks again to Gushers, Esports Arena, Control of Chaos, and Spiff, and you guys for tuning in. Be sure to keep an eye out for us. It's a pleasure, as always, to commentate for you guys. Of course, Nursemaid and Setchhog will be signing off for the day, but, you know, keep an eye out. Yeah, see us around.
Has decided to do a chariot event, play for fun, do it for the kids, and have a great time as a family, as a community, to do it together.
It's amazing that I'm able to come out here and have a blast for 3 days and have that bring in money to basically make people's lives better. That's incredible to me.
I think one thing about Smash Bros. Is that we always have all these tournaments, but this tournament's a lot more relaxed, so people are just, having a good time regardless.
And it's like that one-in-a-lifetime sort of experience where you get to really hang out with people you don't get to normally see, interact with them in a different way, just have fun. You can literally be that person who wins the Rock, Paper, Scissors tournament or the Rock and Sock and Robots tournament.
Like, seeing all these secondaries, HBox leading Hugo with his mask, like, you don't see that often.
The Oven event is where players literally put on oven mitts and they have to play.
I never experienced Smash the Record. I heard it was a charity event. I heard all these wacky things going on. You have speed runs, you have goofy stages. Like, what is that? That's never of a side where I'm coming from.
The S3J versus the Daddies was definitely insanely hyped. He was in sitcom, you just see him like had a little smirk come up, and it was like the cutest thing ever.
Oh my God! What is?
Yo, it just disappeared. He do this. I hope that y'all understand what he did. I hope that you win this rap battle today. Hey.
Hey guys, welcome back to 2GGC SCR Saga. Hope you guys have been enjoying this so far. We got a great crowd. We got great matches so far. A lot of Ryu upsets going on.
You know it, dude.
And I'm going to randomly throw this shirt into the crowd. All right. How's it going, guys? Hope you guys have been enjoying everything so far. I'm Sean Pluto. I'm joined by the legend Trella, the Ryu himself.
Yes, sir. It's great to be back, actually.
Yeah?
It's been quite a while since I've traveled again and been at Smash events of this statue.
Yeah.
Statue.
When's the last time you were here? Civil War?
Yeah, it was Civil War.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'm glad to have you back, man. It's an honor to commentate with you, especially because there's probably going to be about 1,600 Ryus on stream, and you're the one to go to about Ryu Tech. So
I feel like every other match has been a Ryu on stream.
Yeah.
It's just like someone getting like last dog, last hit,
right.
Like some crazy scenario.
No, it's been great. We saw the upset earlier, Venom taking down Mr. R in winners. Not sure if Mr. R made it out loser side after that, but shout outs to Venom.
It's so tragic, dude.
Yeah.
Every time I see that matchup, it hurts to watch. Like you know it's about to happen.
Yep.
Every time it happens.
Ryu's never out of it, man. Especially if you're at 60%. Basically an even game unless you're able to actually knock him out. I actually think that our players are playing their game, so should probably cut to the gameplay. It is a Ryu versus Sonic.
Of course.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I understand. Okay.
Whew. All right.
Yep.
So, who do you think, out of the Ryus here, who do you think is the one that's going to cause the most upsets?
Dude, I was actually I was staying last night at the Ryu house, is where all the other Ryus are staying at, which is pretty crazy because, there's only one setup, and it's literally just filled with nothing but Ryus and show you could. This game's winner is, and you're like, oh my god, I don't want to hear this anymore. But honestly, the Ryu I was most impressed with, after playing a few of them and watching them play, is Sandstorm.
Okay.
I'm not sure where exactly he's from, but I've heard of him before. He basically came around during the time that I was leaving.
Okay.
So I haven't really seen much of him, but from what I saw, I was like, this is actually pretty nice. Like the stuff he's doing, he's he's so on point with everything that he was doing, and even though he's got kind of like an aggro style going, which can go both ways for depending on the matchup and who he's fighting against.
Right.
I was actually really impressed with his play.
Okay. Well, I will definitely look out for him this weekend then. Make sure that you guys are using the hashtag OMGush if you guys want to tweet out on social media. Oh my gosh. And also shout outs to Gushers, obviously, and Esports Arena for sponsoring and holding this event. It's been great so far. Can't wait to see what we have next.
Yo, tell me, how many Gushers have you eaten so far?
I've eaten a lot. It's bad.
A lot?
I have a stomach ache, actually. I can't stop myself.
Are you okay, man?
I'm good.
All right, I'm just checking.
We have a nice bowl over here full of Gushers.
Oh, good.
People have been walking by and just holding up their hands, and you just kind of throw free Gushers at them.
This is literally like the dream, seeing all this. And then when I was also here yesterday, they were literally the venue was just filled with nothing but boxes of empty Gushers. I was like, you know what? I gotta get some, man. It's making me hungry. I miss this so much, and I eat one pack, and I was like, oh, okay, you guys do you, man.
I can imagine it's like a really good weekend to be an 8-year-old and just walk in this building and see a bunch of video games, probably the coolest fighting games ever, and then also just free Gushers everywhere.
Stacking your pockets full of Gushers.
Parents are really upset the whole weekend because their kids just going crazy on a bunch of sugar rushes. But
it's the dream.
Yeah. All right, man. Think we're gonna get into our first match really soon. Sorry for the hold up, guys, but we'll definitely get into it as fast as we possibly can.
Yeah, no, I believe this is wave 2 of pools or wave B.
Yeah, this should be the last 2 waves of the day. I know Larry Lur's in this wave somewhere. Eon Wave, who's another Fox main, is one of my favorite players to watch. I don't know what Ryus haven't played yet, actually. I'll pull up the bracket here in a little bit. Charlie the King, another Fox. Pretty much the only people I know that are in this pool are Fox mains, but so we got a lot of Foxes coming up.
Full of Ryus and Foxes?
Yeah.
Dude, that does not sound good.
No, it's not good for the Foxes at all. It's one of the most hated matchups in the game, I feel, is that all the Fox mains just kind of band together and talk about how bad that is.
Dude, I've been hearing so many jokes about this event, before I came here, oh, all these Ryus are coming? guess I'm not entering this time. It's like no one wants to fight them.
I didn't enter because there's a lot of Ryus, man. I don't want to die 60%.
Yeah, it is like I was mentioning earlier, like a lot of these players that use, like, whether it be like Ryu, Bayo, Cloud, like normally like the DLC characters I've noticed, they're all like newer players. And it's funny too because it's like everyone's so afraid at the same time because of the characters they use. Like, I don't want to mess with that. You know?
Yeah, it's rough. And speaking of, man, we got Larry Lur actually coming out for the first set in this pool. I really hope his opponent is a Ryu.
Is that Z?
Oh, it is Z. Never mind, we got Pikachu then.
That one Pika guy?
Yeah. Probably, he's really under the radar for some reason, but he's really good. Like, he has a lot of really cool tech with Pikachu. I mean, I played him a long time ago, like the first Evo I went to where customs were still a thing, and that was really fun.
Oh,
but
boy.
He's also like one of the hypest dudes ever. If he's in a crowd, Z will just like absolutely hype up his Vegas brethren.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's been around for a while, just as much as Larry, you know.
Yeah. On the other end of the spectrum, we got my good friend Larry Lur. You know, top 10 in the world on the PGR, holding strong for 3 seasons straight now.
I hope, man. Every time I hear stories of Larry, it's just like battles, like internal battles, just like going through a bunch of what.
He had a kind of a rough time at his last tournament. He got 33rd, which is quite a low placing for Larry. So hopefully at SCR Saga he's able to kind of bounce back. But man, Ryu again, it's like the worst matchup for Fox. He actually joked at Champ on Twitter, and he was like, man, the one tournament that I could win, and you invite and fly out every single Ryu possible.
It's basically like the ultimate curse.
It really is.
Just, how are you going to get through this, man?
Yep.
But I believe in Larry, as do all of us out here.
And it kind of, this tournament is kind of like a curse for him because he won one of the SCRs, right? And so like everyone who's won one of the SCRs, they're the ones trying to break the curse this time. So it's a super curse for Larry because he has to get through so many Ryus in order to actually do it. Okay. All right, guys. Make sure, if you're at a tournament, just turn off your Pro controllers. That's the issue we're having right now on stream. Someone did not turn off their Pro controller after playing. This is the reason that there was a conversation about banning these controllers.
Hey man, I bet it was a Sonic earlier. I blame the Sonic.
I don't know, dude. There was a Ryu on stream just now. It could be a Ryu too. All right.
I blame them both.
But yeah, just do everyone a favor. If you want to keep wireless controllers around, make sure that you unsync or desync afterwards.
It looks like we're about to get started and hit our first stage. I actually dude, this matchup is always it plays out so crazy because watching Esam play Larry, usually it'll kind of go back and forth.
Yeah.
And then there'll be that one moment one of them just zero deaths the other.
Right. Esam's actually had his number for a little bit now, taking the last 2 or 3 sets off of him. But let's see if Z can repeat the process and take a set here off Larry Lur in a first best of 3. Here we go.
I think it's nice that they're also starting on FD because Pikachu definitely doesn't want to deal with the Fox around the platform.
That's true.
Playing that grab-based game like we're seeing right now with these up tilts and up throws,
I actually think Pikachu benefits a lot starting this stage against Fox, just because without platforms, it's really, really hard for Fox to land if Pikachu's doing up tilt combos, up air combos, and just resetting over and over. I see Esam and Larry start on this stage a lot, and it really doesn't actually work out in Larry's favor that often because Esam's just able to trap him so well. But all that being said, Larry's off to a great start here so far in game 1.
Yeah, I definitely find it so odd that they would start here, but I mean, Larry's playing pretty nicely right now. He's looking for that down air to up smash confirm right now, or an air.
Yeah, Pikachu being that light will is very susceptible to the down air up smash, but Larry not able to land it so far. Had to go low there to avoid the forward smash, and Z's got him in a really great position, but whiffs the nair just barely. Okay.
It's so scary getting around those up tilts sometimes. You don't know how far it's going to reach.
Yeah, it's kind of nice for Pikachu. He has the option of just going high over the up tilts, but you see right there Larry calling it out, already recognizing that Z's opting to recover high and tried to sneak in a back air.
Oh, that Thunder Jolt actually messed him up.
Yeah,
he would have read that illusion, that up smash.
Okay. Really, really close game so far. Neither of them been able to seal out the stock, but just as I say that, Z finds the first up smash of the game. Both of these characters have really, really strong, fast up smashes, and now we're too high of a percent for Larry to confirm.
I'm surprised that Downer wasn't able to confirm into that up smash.
Yeah.
He doesn't have rage, so I'm surprised they didn't work at that percent.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's just too high, and because Pikachu's pretty light.
Yeah. Also, I think Z actually had really good DI, but that'll work. Tech chase down smash to take the stock.
You gotta adapt to that little change.
But the first time Larry got the down air, I think Z just DI'd up and away, and he's so floaty he was able to jump out before the up smash.
Yeah,
so Larry's gonna have to be careful and might want to try sealing out the stocks a little earlier before about 130. That's when it seemed to stop working. Very, very even game still. Z keeping up with a top 10 player.
Yeah, I think it's good that Larry's at this percentage right now out of the up throw confirms into like a possible edge guard situation. So I feel like he's in a really comfortable spot right now, especially with Z off stage.
Yep. This is exactly where you want Pikachu. You want him to be low so that he's going to have to up B low so you can up tilt time. You want to trap him at the ledge. But Z manages to find center stage again, and we reset neutral.
Yeah, give it a good 10, 20 more %, and Larry can close off the stock with a confirm.
But Z is only a couple strings away from bringing this all the way back, and we saw that up smash kill really, you know, I mean, it's a potent kill move. Oh, up tilt, up air. I actually think that was a confirm.
That was like the, oh, it definitely was.
Yeah.
That was like the perfect percentage for that to work.
Right. The first time he actually manages to hit the 2-frame is the best time to actually do it. So Larry taking game 1, but not easily. It was by no means a wash or anything like that. So Z definitely showing some prowess in this matchup.
I'm sure Z will want to go back to FD or want to go to Smashville. Actually, I think this could possibly play out better for Pikachu as well.
Yeah.
If you can get a fair combo across the stage on that platform, it's done.
Not as good as Sheik on this stage, but still definitely a potent combo. And actually, Larry hates the stage. He usually bans it. I'm not sure what he's banning here, but he's like one of the few Raw players to really, really hate Smashville. He doesn't.
Well, honestly, who doesn't? I hear that so much.
Yeah.
Like, no one wants to deal with this platform stuff.
He just, he really hates the platform. He thinks it hurts him more than it helps. And honestly, with Fox, like, you really don't get that much from that moving platform, so I can understand it.
Yes, I agree, for sure.
All right, again, Z off to a really great start. Even got a little tiny bit of a lead here and an edge guard opportunity. Finally finding those nairs that he was unable to connect the first game.
Yeah, nice mix-up from Larry there to opt to wait to go for that last illusion. Those nairs from Z were looking really nice, though, catching every illusion.
All right, Larry hunting for that back air. Z forced the up B back to center stage. That might do it.
I was just about to mention, with this percentage that Larry's at and that Z's at, an up tilt will guarantee confirm it to a kill from that up air.
Yeah. There are 3 different hitboxes that you can get off that up tilt too, and there's a specific one that you have to get in order for it to confirm at those percents. And Larry's so good at finding it every time. All right, multi-jab at the ledge. Puts Z in a bad spot. Again, going low.
And talk about the most frustrating move in Fox's jab. It just feels so frustrating to like get stuck in.
Would you rather deal with the one now or the multi-jab that was pretty much an infinite though?
Oh, don't. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about what Larry did to my Mewsword fighter back then. I don't want to talk about that.
All right, fair enough. Oh my God.
This could be bad.
Not quite. Z hanging on just by a little bit, but one wrong move, and that could spell the end of Z's winner's bracket life already.
Kind of shocked that Thunder missed. Thought it was the right percentage for that one too.
Wow, goes for it again, but again, not able to connect it.
That's like so odd. He air dodged through the entire Thunder.
That illusion hitbox was so wonky. I don't know how he hit him with that. Larry actually reading the double. Oh yeah, he's just gonna run up and find the up smash, seal out the stock, and take the set 2-0 over Z.
Yeah, that was definitely a pretty solid play from Larry around when it came to the off-stage battles and also keeping Z onto the stage. And of course, those confirms at the right percentages.
Yeah, good stuff to Z though. Definitely held his own, especially in game 1. Game 1 was really, really close. I mean, he was basically an up smash away from taking the set, so that's good to see. And yeah, Larry's looking good. I'm excited. I like it when Larry's playing well.
Yeah, but,
makes me happy.
Where's the reuse at though?
That's true.
Is Larry approaching his the final boss?
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know if he has one in his pool. I'm a little concerned if there is one down there, but I hope not, man.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into a couple replays for you guys here. First off, starting on Final Destination for the game 1. So I believe this was Z finding the first stock here with this edge guard. No, it was the up smash. Yeah, he just ran up, recognized.
So that's how. Yeah, that's how it happened.
So after the illusion, Larry opted to up tilt instead of just retreat, and it cost him his life. But there we see that up tilt confirm that worked over and over and over for Larry in this set, taking game 1 there. And now on Smashville, again, excellent edge guarding from Z. These nairs, he wasn't able to find them in game 1, but it's really, really
honestly,
clutch.
in those situations, like, unless that Pikachu is on stage looking for the illusion with a smash attack, Larry really doesn't have too much to fear in taking those nairs.
Yep.
And it kind of, like, semi-conditions him to like, do so.
And that final up smash, punishing the landing nair, is going to take the set. And Larry's going to move on in winners, and Z's going to have to fight his way out of losers pretty early on. I'm actually surprised they played that early, but let's see if Z can make it out later on.
Yeah, Yeah, these pools are like so freaking stacked, dude.
They are.
Like, it's because also like not is there only so many PGR members here, and I think this is considered an S tier event too,
yes,
right?
it made S tier very quickly actually.
That is crazy.
After announcing that it was going to be SCR Saga, everyone flocked to it.
Even after a tournament like SmashCon,
Yep.
just another S tier back to back.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure, dude. But there's not as many entrants as I feel like one would expect.
Yeah.
I mean, there's around, what, 300?
Something like that,
today?
yeah, around 300.
But like a third of those are literally like almost top players.
They're killers.
Or top players. They're killers, yeah. They're all killers.
It's definitely not an easy tournament to win. Of course, Zero's here, Nairo, Como, Larry, MK Leo. So, boy, just like the list could literally go on, plus all the Ryus. And that's the scariest part about it is like, I believe, you know, Bayonetta is really, really amazing right now and really good at those comebacks. But
amazing.
But
yes.
Ryu, but I feel like Ryu actually causes more upsets than Bayo does. I feel like there are 4 or 5 Bayos who really cause those upsets, but I feel like any Ryu can do it just because if you get them to 60%, the other player's just as scared, are arguably more scared at that point.
I see what you mean, because like with the Bayos too, a lot of them nowadays that are kind of appearing and making all these big upsets, they're actually like high-level players, or players that have like just previously played a different character and was already producing results in some way.
Right.
And now they just pick up a character like Bayo and just
dominate. But with Ryus, I just feel like especially this event, we flew Ryus out from every corner of the earth, basically.
Dude, everywhere.
Yeah, they can cause upsets, man. If there's any character in this game that can just absolutely turn a game around just like that, it's Ryu.
Dude, my heart dropped with was it Takara versus Salem?
Yeah.
Dude, that Nair combo across stage, I'm like, it's over. This is it.
And Bats Within saved his life. If he was any other character in that situation, he was actually dead at the ledge.
Yeah, but Mr. R-Man already fallen to the Ryu gauntlet once again.
I'm actually excited to watch a lot of Bayonetta versus Ryu this weekend, which is a strange thing to say, but I just think that matchup's really cool. And,
yeah, honestly, with like some of the better top tier characters, like even regardless to like the DLC ones too, like I actually enjoy like watching Cloud versus Bayo.
Yeah.
For example, there's just like so much power in those characters and what they can do that it actually shows off like a lot about the game in a sense, you know.
All right, guys, we're going to take it to Luke and Bam real quick for a quick announcement. We'll be right back.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to SCR Saga, powered by Gushers. My name's Luke Brew, and with my associate here, Bam, I just wanted to make a couple quick announcements. So, we were running a little low on Gushers, so our friends over at General Mills sent us a whole bunch more. Yeah, that's right. Free Gushers, that's right. However, there's only 2 ways to get these Gushers. Number 1, right behind all of you, there's a step in the corner. Head down there, and there's tons of free Gushers. Take a picture with our step in and I'll give you as many as you want. And you get entered for a free raffle with a controller, too. And on top of that, our casters, as you guys can see if you look up, are going to throw some free Gusher t-shirts at you. So everybody look up at the casters, and it's about to happen. Go ahead, take it. Here they go. Look at it, Paul, if you want it. Hey, there it is, there's one. And blue with the throat. Hey. And Bam shoving Gushers at you guys.
Any more Gushers?
Did you enjoy that, Pluto?
I enjoyed it.
Every single one of those Gushers at everyone?
I enjoyed it, and then I realized that I didn't leave any for myself.
Feels bad, man.
And I'm a little bummed.
I know that feel. Sorry.
Can I get one of those back? They ate them. Well, until we get more Gushers, I guess we're just going to have to commentate the next set.
I think I was a little biased in that situation there because I saw Fallen's face and I saw that smile. I was like, I got to give him the shirt. But I actually did not give him the shirt. Someone else jumped and...
Oh, wow. So, shout out to that guy then.
Sorry to Fallen.
All right. I don't know who we have next up on stream, but we should get started really shortly.
Yo, I think I see another Ryu.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is that my boy Sandstorm?
Oh, that'd be cool. That's the guy you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
Let's go. And I see Kameme as well. Okay, so Kameme came to my local this weekend at Fire and Dice.
Oh, okay.
And he was doing amazing, and he went to Game 15 with Nico, and it was like the most fun I've ever had commentating at Fire and Dice.
15?
Yeah, they played to Game 5 in winners finals, and then Nico took a set, in Grands, and then they went to another Game 5, and it was a lot. And Kameme is one of the most entertaining people to watch in this game. He's so good. And he actually went mostly Sheik, so I'm excited to commentate as Mega Man here.
Sheik, you said?
Yeah. So now we do have Mega Man versus Ryu. I've never seen this matchup, man, so enlighten me.
Well, actually, I've never played it either.
Okay.
I never got to play someone like Scatter Kameme, so...
Yeah, those are about the only two Mega Mans that really come to mind at this point.
Kameme actually has a pretty good track record versus Ryu's too, along with Scat. I always believed that this matchup just seemed like a slight disadvantage for Ryu.
Okay.
And it's just like so difficult for a Ryu player, especially as aggressive as someone like this guy, just to like get in and around. But hey, when you do get in, like look at this damage, 78 already.
Yeah, and I can see one thing that would be a little bit of a struggle for Ryu in this matchup is he can't land with focus because Kameme can just walk backwards and pellet twice and completely nullify that move. So that's going to be a kind of a place of struggle for Sandstorm. But so far, like you said, man, I'm really liking the way this guy plays.
Yeah, it's also a really nice thing too for Ryu in that like if you put out a hitbox and it kind of extends with the pellets, you know, like it just stays out forever, and you know, Kameme is bound to like run into something that he didn't want to run into.
Gotcha. Ooh.
Oh, that was a nice reaction on the Shoryu, but just a little too high.
Now just fishing for some back airs. He's one up tilt away from taking the stock. Kameme going to have to work a little harder, maybe get a back air at the ledge. But so far, Sandstorm not letting it happen. Really nicely timed air dodge there to sneak through that back air. You really can't react to that back air. You are 100% guessing when they're going to throw it out. Look at how fast that move is.
I think it's frame 3.
I don't know, dude. Frame -3 looks to me, but it's fine. So yeah, Sandstorm at a little bit of a deficit, but 140%. Kameme is very lucky to be living this long against this character.
I think Sandstorm here is fishing a little too hard for the up tilt confirms.
Yeah.
Like that's what he needed.
Yeah.
Just like he's at a really high percentage for the back airs or any other move to like a strong jab to just knock him out.
Right. Even that stag at that point would have done it. So, yep. Sandstorm evens it up, and now we're on a last stock situation, which basically means Kameme is not winning until the game is completely over. This character has 0 to death strings on a lot of the cast, and Mega Man is pretty heavy, so he's going to be able to do a lot of damage really quick if Kameme lets him in. But he's doing an excellent job so far, just kind of keeping him out.
It's really easy for Mega Man to get off that ledge there. You see how just Kameme just drops down and pellets through? Like the initial hit of pellet, like in the aerial version is like it's a huge hitbox. It just outright beats that up tilt almost every time.
That's really good to know for Kameme, and I guess Sandstorm is going to have to find an answer to it. Right now, he's just got to get back to center stage, but he fights his way there with a fair. And he's halfway to death, man. Kameme just basically has to play the rest of this game perfectly.
Oh my god, that back here is so scary.
Yep. It's so terrifying when a Mega Man just turns his back to you. Not quite going to be the stock, but that one will do it. Good stuff to Kameme for cleaning up that game 1.
Now, I think Sandstorm wanted to stop his momentum there in place, and that's why he Tatsu, because otherwise it would have been better just to like focus dash or, you know, get ready to air dodge the back air and save your double jump and Tatsu for later. But yeah, dude, that's another one of the scary parts about this matchup is like being off stage versus Mega Man. Like there's so much you have to worry about. You have to worry about the back airs, the metal blades from below when you try to Shoryu, the leaf blade footstools. Like it's just a nightmare sometimes.
All right, let's see what we can do on Town and City. An even smaller blast zone for Sandstorm to get those up tilt Shoryu confirms and kill even earlier than normal. But on the same token, Kameme is actually able to kill up the top 2 with the little tornadoes, so not a total, just complete advantage for Sandstorm here. And he actually, it's kind of strange, we were on Smashville Game 1, and Smashville's pretty small, so Kameme doesn't have a lot of room to run around and throw pellets and pull out the gear.
Yeah.
But here, even though the blast zones are smaller, and it does help Ryu, it's harder for him to get in because Kameme has more room to run away and more room to space himself away from the dangerous hitboxes that Ryu has.
It's definitely not the worst thing when Kameme is like messing around on platforms and jumping from one to the other.
Yeah.
Because like at least you're not dealing with this neutral that just like keeps you out completely in like most ways. But man, getting juggled too. There's so many multi-hits and that upper just racking on that damage. He's already at 115.
Yeah, this looks really rough. Kameme playing this amazing keep-away game with the metal blade and pellet combination.
He's so safe with the way he pellets too. Like he always jumps into you to like get that knockback going. And also, like, if you happen to shield it, he just jumps away with a third pellet, like a full hop.
Right. I have not seen this dude use another move besides pellet, gear, and occasional tornadoes. That's it. That's all I've seen.
He has an incredibly safe style, and, like, he's just looking for, like, the simple metal big confirms.
especially against a character like Ryu, where you really don't want to overcommit, and both of those moves are very non-committal, but at the same time, he's a 62, the magical golden percent for Ryu, where if you make one mistake, it could be your life.
So hard getting that up till no, but he landed right in front of Ryu.
And that's what I'm talking about. 136% of rage is going to net Sandstorm the kill at around 65%.
Oh,
now
nice.
Kameme
Nice
playing
roll read.
from a small deficit, but whoa, I've never seen a Mega Man use that move.
He wanted to down smash the Shoryu from below?
Yeah. Does that work? That's exciting if that works.
God, I hope not.
I hope so. I want to see it. I never see that move utilized.
The back air takes the stock, though. Already at so much of a high percentage.
Yeah. 26, you can take maybe 1 or 2 stray more hits from Ryu, and then you're in a danger zone, which is so crazy to think about. But I think he's just going to go back to that kind of hit and run style he was using in the beginning, but not if Sandstorm has anything to say about it and can keep him locked down at the ledge.
I'm not sure if Sandstorm wanted to go for that dash attack there, because if he was able to read his jump with like a nair punish or so, like he might have been able to take that stock.
Yeah.
Might have been missing it, though.
I like just not committing to the focus there, because like I said, it's so easy for pellets to eat right through that attack, so Sandstorm just uses it to be reverse and kind of set himself up for a combo.
He got the first hit of up air, dragged him down. This could...
Not it, yeah.
He wasn't sure after that first up tilt if he should have went for it.
Well, now he's definitely in a percent where he'll die to true Shoryu.
Well, be very careful about landing into Mega Man's shield when he's got that Metal Blade. All it takes is a footstool out of shield.
Big Trump. Ooh, decides to go high. Really smart from Sandstorm. That dude just ran all the way across the stage.
And he tried to grab, too.
He had a game plan, man.
I thought he would at least, like, shield and, like, up tilt out of shield or something.
All right, Kameme looking for that Z-drop into footstool combo, perhaps, but not able to find it yet on Sandstorm. Really, really close game. Sandstorm with a slight advantage, but it all dwindled away.
Back here from Ryu might. Oh,
that's it.
Good spot dodge.
Sandstorm with a perfectly timed spot dodge, able to take game 2 and even this set up.
It's a really nice timed spot dodge from Sandstorm. Kameme really was just like, for a moment, just kind of sick of like playing that poke battle and just like slowly wearing him down. He's like, I need to get him off stage now.
Right.
Try to get that kill. But hey, man, a little bit of impatience can cost you.
This is possibly the scariest situation you can be in at SCR Saga. Game 3 against a Ryu who just took a game off of you with Shoryu. You basically can't let yourself get to 70% on FD.
Oh, it's coming, man.
FD's a great pick, though. Sandstorm's not going to have anywhere to retreat to deal with the projectile pressure, and he's going to be forced into either just rolling or shield, and Kameme can read those habits eventually. But on the same token, Kameme doesn't have anywhere to go if he's trying to retreat away from Ryu's big hitboxes.
Well, he's got some nice combos going, though.
Yeah.
Had him on the ledge for a moment for like an air dodge or something.
Super close game so far. Kameme with a slight advantage and all the stage control.
Yo, the Metal Blade drop
that was sick.
So much. That was nice.
Yeah, every time I see him above someone and he Z-drops that, I hold my breath because I just think the footstool combo's coming. And remember, Kameme has a Shoryu of his own that's really, really strong. Oh my god, that back air is so good.
He was so certain that Fairy was going to hit Kameme, but like he falls like a brick. And that was really nice from Kameme to get that. Oh, he got his jump? Might be able to play off that? No.
This could be it. No, he doesn't go for the up tilts. Sandstorm trying to make something work here, but Kameme's able to fight his way out of the corner with the up air. So that's 40% just from up air.
And it started too with Sandstorm trying to jump in and get a punish in.
Yeah. Not going to do it just yet, not without any rage. But Kameme cannot take another Shoryu if he wants to hold on to this stock.
Kameme not going to get up tilted here. Sandstorm's got to go for something else, like maybe even like roll behind him and as I say that, what do you know?
You're definitely right about the pellet hitbox, though. I just saw it try to contend with Ryu's up tilt and actually win, which is not something I say very often. Ryu's up tilt hitbox priority is actually insane.
Yeah, even a character like Ryu has to respect it.
Yeah. So this is where a comeback really starts to mount itself, and Sandstorm is not in the worst position ever. 87%, he's not really susceptible to dying right now to too much of Mega Man stuff, except the really telegraphed stuff. And as long as Kameme's in the air with a Metal Blade, all you gotta do is hold shield to avoid the footstool setup.
But an air confirm? I was just about to mention that. It's coming.
Yeah, and he's so close. He needs probably one more fair.
Dude, look at him just jumping in there like he could care less about what happens.
Oh my god, that was such a brave walk away from Kameme. But Sandstorm didn't pull the trigger on anything. He's looking for those up tilts or nairs. He can't get up tilted.
The Metal Blade messed him up.
The man can't get up tilted. Back air's not going to steal from center of the stage. Whoa! That was such a well-timed jump from Sandstorm. Oh,
the Metal Blade confirms are so good from Kameme.
Yeah, Kameme coming in clutch with the Metal Blade, able to get the back air and avoids the upset from Sandstorm.
What percent was that again? Wasn't he like at 170?
Yeah, something
the
like that.
Metal Blade still confirmed into a back air.
It was a high percent. 130 to, I don't know, but good stuff to Kameme, man. He got that Metal Blade confirmed so many times, just time and time again, and really clutched it out there at the end. Again, he was one up tilt away from losing that set. It's got to be the scariest position to be in this tournament.
He makes it look like such an amazing tool to use. Like, if you happen to shield the Meta Blade, what is it, like 3 hits?
Yeah.
Keeps you in shield stun, then Kameme can like get a free grab or like any type of mix-up. You can't focus it, and if you get hit by it, you die.
And I don't see any other Mega Mans utilize it as well as Kameme. Kameme is just a master of Metal Blade. All right, guys. I'm pretty sure that we got Larry Lurr coming back up again. But first, we're going to get into some replays. There was the first back air confirmed that worked out for Kameme so well. And that back air was pretty much the tried and true of the set. Almost every single stock that he sealed out was with back air.
Not even Ryu can just like jump through his way around the back airs and try to like fair it or anything. Like, the back air is always going to win.
Kameme dying at 62% there from the down tilt Shoryu confirm. And this is, I believe, where the perfectly timed spot dodge came in and Sandstorm was able to get the stock and take him to game 3, force the game 3 out of Kameme. And even the game 3 was really, really close.
Really close, dude.
I know there was a 60-70% difference here towards the end of the game, but by no means did that mean that Kameme was really even winning at that point. This was a really great back air there. He dipped down below the fair, and basically that covered Sandstorm air dodging or fairing, so that worked really well. And there's the final Metal Blade confirm that we were talking about. Yeah, he was at like 157 and still able to confirm into back air. So amazing awareness there from Kameme that would still work, and clutches it out.
Something I would like to touch up on when it came to that spot dodge that Sandstorm got into that punish. When it comes to Ryu, like, he's probably one of the best characters. I mean, hell, if not the best at punishing missed grabs, with grabs, because a frame 2 down tilt or frame 3 up tilt is all you need. Once you get that spot dodge, like, it's pretty frame tight, but at the same time, like, you miss a grab at 40, it could be the end of your stop.
Could be it.
It's crazy.
It's such a strange feeling. Before any of the DLC characters come out, that thought would have never been in your head. Like, if I miss this, I'll die at 40. So, do you know who this is sitting down by any chance? Is that Vash?
Vash?
I think it's Power Up Vash. A Little Mac main from Vegas. Really, really good Little Mac. Caused a few upsets at a couple sagas, actually. Up against, C9's own Ally. Okay, so Ally not quite to the stage just yet, but it's going to be Little Mac versus Mario. I saw Ally earlier. I know that after this he has Locust in his pool, so Locust is in his pool.
How many times have they played, man?
A lot of times. So I'm excited to watch that later. But first he's got to get through this powerhouse Vash, and like I said, Vash is one of the Little Macs who just he has so many little tricks up his sleeve and really understands when to use Little Mac's super armor. He doesn't just spam things. He's very knowledgeable about the game. Understands a lot. One of the best players in Vegas. He's really fun to fight too. He's really fun to watch. So I'm excited about this, but this is a scary matchup, man.
That's what I was about to mention. Is like I don't think I've actually really ever seen this matchup at this high level of play. But isn't it kind of like frightening for Mario? Like trying to get in and get a grab. Like, I know if you power shield any of what Little Mac does, like sure you can get that grab, but I mean Little Mac can be relatively safe. You know, if you times his stuff right.
Mario struggles a lot against sword characters, and Little Mac, you can kind of give him a sword just with the super armor. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of the feeling of having a long range attack just because there's so much super armor on all of his stuff. But the real big thing that's going to help out Ally here as we get into this button check really quickly, the big thing that's going to help is Flood. If he can get him off stage, Little Mac has zero answer for Flood, and it hurts him so much. So he's going to have to stay center. Bash is going to have to prioritize staying center, just using his super armor really, really well, not getting grabbed, because one grab from Ally could lead to a string all the way off stage, and then Flood, cape, whatever. And I'm expecting some flashiness from Ally off stage if he is able to get the Flood off, because
it's definitely worth going for a gimp against someone like Little Mac. And also, just being juggled even by a character like Mario is still a really scary thought for Little Mac.
But Little Mac kind of has the Ryu effect. He has the KO punch, not on deck at all times like Ryu, but probably, before the DLC, the only character to really be able to kill you around that percent, or even earlier. I mean, it kills as early as 13% if you have Rage, so definitely another really scary character to come up against, and an appropriate character for a Ryu saga, essentially.
Of course. Don't you just love that name every time you hear it?
So Ally's had a couple rough tournaments lately, man. Not been performing to the best of his abilities. I know he can do better, so let's see what he can do against Vash here. And let's see if Vash can hold his own. First game going to be on Battlefield, which is a really great pick, honestly, for Mario. He's able to escape a lot of Little Mac shenanigans by just jumping to the platforms, as we see there.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm expecting Ally, basically every time he gets hit, to jump away onto a platform and just not deal with it.
Yeah, but Vash's ground game looks pretty solid at the moment. These perfect pivot up tilts are like so safe.
Yeah.
The down tilts.
I believe that actually Dreamland and Battlefield are some of Vash's favorite stages, though. But this is where it gets rough. Great DI and a tech in order to survive there. If he DI'd out, he was definitely dead from that fair.
Definitely clutch. But hey, you gave me KO punch though.
Yep. Oh, that's gonna knock it out of it. Yeah. Just timed that up air perfectly to where he was able to knock out the KO punch, and now Vash in a terrible spot. No jump. Can't find a way to land. Lands with down air and it literally doesn't do anything. Like, I think that's it. He got his jump back. He got 2 frames. So a second chance at life here for Vash. See if he can rack up any more percent before losing this stock.
I like the jab from the ledge. Like when there's so little frames to be able to punish a normal get up.
That spacing was godlike from Ally. Walked
really
right
nice
towards him, and because he didn't run and get stuck in his dash, Vash assumed he was going to be able to get that down smash or down tilt, and it just did not work out. Ally able to answer with a down smash of his own and take the stock.
Well, those platform setups are so scary. Like when you get thrown right above it, force the tech.
Ally following rule number 1 when fighting against Little Mac, which is never air dodge. Every time Vash gets a down tilt or any hit at all, Ally prioritizes jumping away and not going to fall for any 50-50 setups that aren't really 50-50 setups, because all you got to do is not hit your shield button.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny too. Like after so many months and years already of playing this game at this level, still go for those type of things.
Yep.
It's just. But I mean, what can you do? He's kind of
has to. Yeah, he basically doesn't have aerials. He's designed in a way to where his ground game is absolutely absurd, and his aerials are the exact opposite. Oh my God,
that was a nice down tilt.
Incredible.
Got his big head right below the platform.
And the awareness to know that it would combo into the up smash because he was slightly below the platform is amazing. And now he's in a great spot with his KO punch. As long as he can keep it, perhaps just get up and down tilt. He jumps out. Ally really smart, but if he gets down tilted one more time, that's GG's. So I believe Ally's going to stay up on these platforms for quite a while until he feels comfortable trying to come down and get a punish.
Or he's going to jump down right now.
So scary. Yeah, if Vash is trying so hard not to lose this KO punch. That might be it. He's able to jump away just in time.
So was that because he got the very tip of the down tilt?
I think so, yeah. I don't think he was close enough in order for it to work out. He actually caped him, but he just grabbed ledge anyway. That was really strange.
Yeah, but these jabs from the ledge are just they're so fast, dude.
Really brave from Ally charging in like that. Again, just jumping away from the quote-unquote, it's kind of like fake pressure. So good stuff to Ally for just not falling for it. But Vash trying his hardest to mount a comeback here. That back air could seal out the game. Oh, he clanked.
Barely, dude, barely.
Again, wake-up jab is doing wonders for Vash at the ledge.
Oh, he wanted that shield break.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, again,
it was coming, man.
The reaction time for Ally to just roll away and not deal with it. Again, going for the shield break. No way.
That was good DI by Vash, though.
That's it, yeah, the air dodge.
Not enough.
Ally is able to take it, but Vash definitely holding his own there. Ally kind of breathing a sigh of relief. So this is not going to be easy set for him to take.
Man, he had that right idea with that down tilt and the KO punch.
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
A little too good of spacing, perhaps.
Yeah, it needed to be a little bit closer, I think, in order for it to combo. I'm surprised that Ally was actually able to jump away, like fully away before the hitbox hit. Because KO punch has a pretty big hitbox, so really kind of lucky on Ally's part that he got hit with the very, very tip of the down tilt.
Yeah, he was probably also like at a just really, really low percentage to be able to just get out of the next hit.
Yeah, he wasn't in hit stun at all. Yeah. All right, so let's go to game 2. We're going Town and City, which again is kind of a stage where in this matchup can work both ways. We saw Ally go for an up B kill, which I think actually would have killed on this stage rather than Battlefield. Battlefield's blast zones are just huge, so Vash was able to live, but Vash also able going to be going to be able to kill earlier, and a lot of Little Max will prioritize using like down tilt up B on this stage, especially on these platforms. They'll kill so early.
And that down throw could have been the end of it, and that was good for Bash to just like get out of there and just jump off the platform.
Dude, Ally hit him like 7 times, and Bash got up tilt up smash, and it's an even game. This character's so powerful when he's on the ground and has control.
And that dash attack feedback is so big. It catches you like in your jump too.
That's what I'm talking about. Up tilt into the up B. Almost actually taking a stock on Town and City.
Oh, I think Vash messed up and like trying to go below the stage a little bit.
So if you're Vash in this situation, what do? Do you just go for the KO punch, or do you try to prioritize keeping it for the next stock?
I would say so, yeah. But I would just like utilize the movements that he had going on right there, like with the perfect pivots and just like kind of scaring Ally into doing something he doesn't want to do. Maybe he can like get a quick up B when trying to catch a double jump, you know, something like that.
Yeah, Ally able to take the first stock with the same exact setup he took the first game with, just waiting for Vash to go low and air dodging. And Vash honestly had an opportunity to just side B high and avoid the situation entirely, but opted to go for the air dodge and hoping that Ally would try not to read it. But Ally's just been playing this whole set very patiently and very reaction-based. He hasn't guessed at all, which is something you really don't want to do against Little Mac. And that combo was amazing.
Yeah, dude, like he happened to jump. Okay, well that was a good punish, but he jumped in the middle of like a down throw combo and just took like 50+% because of it.
Right, and one thing you got to pay attention to right now is the KO meter. He's about 2 or 3 good hits away from netting himself KO punch and putting himself in another position where he can win the game. Oh, that's going to take it away.
I like that he went for the back throw instead of trying to like just like aerial his shield.
There it is. That'll do it. Bash forced to recover high for the first time. Ally covers that as well. Just basically all over him the whole set. But good stuff that Bash definitely kept up and definitely gave him a scare in game 1.
It hurts to see, man. Just like a lower tiered character just like getting juggled by a top tier. Isn't it painful to watch sometimes? Like,
you know, when this game,
what do you do?
When this game came out and everyone thought Little Mac was like one of the best characters in the game, they actually banned him in North Carolina when I was living in North Carolina. They banned him.
You're kidding.
Yeah, they thought he was that good. It was in the 3DS when like no one could react. Like you couldn't play reactionary because like, I don't know, people's figures didn't work or something. But yep, Little Mac was banned. And now we live in a world where everyone is just like, yeah, just throw him off stage and you win.
Well, hey, man, I worry about the future for Bayo then, if that's the case.
Yeah, that's true.
If y'all can handle Little Mac.
All right, I think we're going to get into a couple replays here before we go into the next set. So this first game, man, this was so close for Vash. Down by so much here. Losing this first stock so early.
That spacing was beautiful.
Yeah,
it's like
that's what I'm talking about.
Dude.
He just walked up to him and did it. But Vash able to mount a comeback here just because of this down tilt into up smash, so perfectly timed. Or actually, no, it wasn't up smash, was it? It was like the angled up forward smash?
Angled up forward smash, yes.
Okay, so yeah, Ally, that's what I'm talking about. Trying to take that stock early with the up B, but it doesn't work on Battlefield. But just reading that air dodge and netting himself the back air will do it. And this is the same situation. See right there,
again,
Bash, he could have side beat high and just avoided it, but chose to risk it all with the air dodge.
It's unfortunate too that Little Mac has to play close to that ledge too, because it still puts him in a bad spot.
Right. He doesn't get the luxury of like drifting back the way most characters
like
can.
The momentum,
he basically just has to hold in and pray the whole time. So yeah, there's the read there, and Ally was able to seal out the set. But Vash kept it close, man. Even towards the end where he was at 0%, he was 1 KO punch away, and he had the KO punch at 1 point. So definitely a position to take the set.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited for Ally Locust, though. I'm definitely excited for that. But first, we're going to get my boy Larry Lur back on stage.
Yo, hey, there's another Ryu, though.
Is it?
Another Ryu.
See, I don't know any of the Ryus, man. I know like 4 Ryus. You got to fill me in again.
I remember this guy's face at the house.
Okay, cool. How many Ryus are at that house?
I want to say 8 or 9.
That's so many Ryus. That's so many Shoryus.
I think half of them are, like you said, just from around the world. Like one's from Chile, one's from the Netherlands, one's from Japan.
That's awesome to see, though, man. Shout out to 2GG and ESA for getting these people out here and giving them, a time to shine on a stage like this. Because being that far away from the U.S., where like most of the major tournaments are held, it's got to be frustrating not getting like the screen time or the exposure that you could be getting just because you live in an area that doesn't have as big of a Smash scene. So, really cool stuff that 2GG is doing as we get into Game 1 here on Town and City. One of Larry's most hated matchups.
Gotta let him know, man.
Yeah,
gotta let him know.
I live with the dude. He tells me all the time how much he hates Ryu. So let's see if he can beat Dunkmaster Ragma. Okay, I actually have heard of Dunkmaster Ragna. I just didn't know the name to the face.
The dunk master, though. It's coming.
That's quite a dope name, dude, yeah. Yeah, let's see if he can net any down airs and stay true to his name. So far, keeping up really well with Larry. Has a 27% lead here, and that's the scariest thing is, like, one of Larry's main approach options in this game is to just rush you down and jumping into you with down air, or even tomahawk. He'll tomahawk and just grab you a lot. But Ryu doesn't give you that luxury. You're like, that privilege kind of gets taken away when there's a giant fist just constantly in your face, and you can't even illusion. You can't even illusion through this man. Oh my God! So Dunkmaster Ragnar taking the first stock off Larry Lurd pretty commandingly. Actually, looks very confident.
It sucks that Fox, like, with this struggle in jumping in, like, even if he like goes for like a perfectly spaced down air or nair, like all it takes is a single up tilt just to beat it out completely.
Yeah, I do think that there's some things in this matchup that Larry has going for him, though. I noticed that Ragnar actually doesn't up tilt a lot when Larry's in the air above him, and that could actually come back to haunt him. That up air not quite going to steal the first stock, but Larry, one back air, up air away from taking it. Even up smash will do it. So by no means out of it, but if he gets up tilted at the ledge,
dude, I would be very careful about going for that right now.
Yeah, I thought that was it, honestly. Oh, fair footstool will take the first stock. Larry feeling like he's so far down that he has to go for something like that and seal it out as quick as possible. Back air at the ledge, not going to take it, but another fair double footstool. He's going to go for double. Oh, wait a second. Whoa, how did he live?
Managed to grab that ledge.
Fox even is allowed to live after messing up his own fair footstool setup. Larry was trying to go for the double footstool there, which is the only way he was going to be able to kill Ryu at that percent. Oh my God. Larry has to play this perfectly at this point. Dunkmaster Ragnar just looking for that one up tilt to seal out the game. This should be a lot of percent here.
Just keep poking him out. Oh, God, that fair again.
Yeah.
Nice jab.
Yeah, just going for the jabs. Anything safe that's not going to, allow Dunkmaster Ragnar to get that up tilt back air from all the way across the stage.
Take your time. You still have 3 minutes left on the clock.
That's true. Oh, this could be big. I think he got him. Oh, he misses.
He's sure he can out of it?
Oh, he just smashes him as he lands. Are you kidding?
It didn't matter.
What?
It didn't matter. That platform was just in the right spot at the right time, so something was bound to happen there.
And Dunkmaster Ragnar was very confident in just falling with him and landing. Probably just wanted to up tilt shore you. Yeah, because he wasn't in, he wasn't in free fall at all. So Larry just took that opportunity and realized, like, hey, you're not afraid of me, and you don't know how little landing lag I'm going to have when I land. And finds that up smash and is able to kind of rob Dunkmaster of the first game. And I actually was going to talk about this. If he lost that game, I knew he was going to switch to DK, but I actually respect the DK switch here now. This matchup is still kind of hard for DK, especially he just gets rabbled.
But it's easier than Fox.
Yeah, it's easier than Fox, and you can kill Ryu the same way that Ryu can kill you, around the same percent. So, yeah, and you can live a little bit longer to the shore you.
Yeah, there's always moments in these matches that I feel like, even though we may like cobble him all over the place, I'm still asking myself, are we sure we win? Are you sure?
Yeah. I don't know, man. There's a couple characters in this game where I just firmly believe all the matchups are even because of what you can do at certain percents. Like it doesn't really matter that you beat DK if you're at 60% and he can grab you and kill you, right?
So just a Smash 4 thing?
Yeah. So let's see what Dunkmaster Ragnar can do against this DK. I know Larry's been warming up the DK for this tournament just because there are so many Ryus, but Dunkmaster Ragnar doesn't seem to care.
They were both at kill percents there.
All right. Larry got him at the ledge, so he's going to start spamming down tilt. Oh, no, he just spams grab. He does that a lot. He'll try to, read the jump, but this is going to even up the stocks. 16% isn't that much.
And that's why he went for the grab at the ledge, because he was just at that right percent to kill. No rage, so...
All right, Larry just fishing for these back airs. That's another thing is with DK, you kind of have this thing that you don't have with Fox where you have this giant hitbox. DK's back air is one of the best back airs in the game. It's so good. Really, really fast. Combos into itself, kills, huge hitbox.
It's also not so bad of a trade versus Ryu, too, because of the early grab kills you can get on him.
Dunkmaster Ragnar really, really close to taking this game, though. Just needs a little bit more percent before he can actually confirm into the Shoryu and take the stock. Now it'll definitely do it. Ooh.
His back airs, though, just keeping him off stage.
That was such a scary back air to go for, though. If he missed, he was going to get grabbed on that platform and die. Larry staying alive somehow. With this much rage, on this platform, this is what he's looking for. He's looking to bait Dunkmaster Ragnar onto those platforms, but Dunkmaster able to take it with that back air.
I think Larry wanted to go for a back air himself there, but it was just too late. Like we were just mentioning earlier about the whole trading thing.
Right.
You don't want to trade at that percent. You're dead.
Definitely not. So now what does Larry do? He's kind of backed into a corner. The first game, let's be honest, he kind of got lucky with the first game, and he did, and the DK pick didn't really work out. So he's switching back to Fox for Battlefield. He's going to be able to live a little bit longer because of the blast zones and really abuse the platforms. Wow, that was a crazy trade. Are you kidding?
These freaking hitboxes.
It's been 5 seconds, and this man put 40% on him. But Fox can do the same thing right back with a couple up airs. All right.
Just a little bit more percentage to get on that Ryu, and maybe you can go for like a up to like around 40 and 50 around those platforms to just get a string of up airs going. It'd be really nice for Larry.
Ooh, that's a big back air for Larry. Puts him in a really bad position. Is going to be able to get 2 guaranteed up airs off of that up tilt. Dogmaster Ragnar just fishing for these back airs, not going for, he's not staying grounded, which is interesting. Normally, Ryu wants to stay grounded and make Fox come to him. Nice focus up through the ledge, though.
I like the mix-up, yeah. That was really nice.
It's the first time he's done it. Oh, bad situation for Larry Lurr.
Down smash? Oh, he's going to go for the strong down tilt instead. Okay. Not sure what that was. I have no idea what that was.
Yeah, the down air has relatively little in lag, especially if you auto cancel it, it has none. So it was interesting that Dunkmaster opted to just go straight for the shorty there.
Out of there.
Yeah, he really did. All right, so Larry finds that up air and is able to take the first stock, but he's got 100% on him, so he has to play very carefully here. Ragnar's just going to be looking for that up tilt.
That was a clutch power shield. He got some 9%.
Larry's actually lucky he misspaced that fair. That was his life.
Oh, that back air, got to respect it, man. And not punish when you don't power shield it, that is.
Still not going to be the stock. Larry trying to find a way up from the ledge, finds the down air, which is going to net him so much damage.
Yo, Ragnar wants to just shore you his way out of all these situations.
I feel like Ragnar's picking a lot of panic options out of Larry's pressure, and Larry's reading it every time. Reads a roll-up as well. Larry looking very comfortable in this third game, but it can turn around on a dime. Wow, that was brave. How does Ragnar get up? Another
go for the up tilts at the ledge. Oh, barely missed that back here.
Larry's in a position where he really wants to end the game, and if he doesn't, it could really turn around in Ragnar's favor really quick.
Oh. It's really awkward.
That's it. Wow, reads the back air, and Larry's going to find the up smash and take the set, but man, was that scary for Larry Lurr. Dunkmaster Ragnar definitely giving him a run for his money.
Yeah, I don't know how to accurately describe in words those situations that you saw where, like, say, like, you're getting juggled. It could be, whether it be like a Ryu or a Bayo, or I'm not sure of another example, but say, like, you're getting juggled with these up airs.
Yeah.
And maybe one of them may not be, like, a true confirm 100%. So you just, like, mash out a button, like a Shoryu or a Witch Time.
Yeah.
But all it takes is, like, just waiting.
Just stand there.
Just stand there, wait. You know, just take time with each of your hits, and it could be the end.
Yeah, I think we saw a lot of like stage experience there in Game 3. Dunkmaster Ragnar looked really, really confident Game 1 and 2 as we get into some replays here. But on Game 3, Larry was able to just kind of sit there and wait for the kind of like panic options.
That's all it takes sometimes.
Yeah.
Just take your time.
So the first stock that we're going to see here is the back air that was really good for Dunkmaster Ragnar to be able to take the second game. And in this Game 3, Larry was able to exert all of this pressure and find that really low short hop up air just as Dunkmaster Ragnar was coming down.
With the fair, yeah. I'm surprised that missed, too. Like, the spacing was just so well off.
Right. That's actually a shield break setup. If it hits the entire shield, then if it's a little low. Yeah. But it didn't work out. Dunkmaster Ragnar, again, just trying to find that kill so badly. Larry recognizing that he can just jump cancel up smash and take the set there. So good stuff to Larry. Moving on in the winner's side to fight more Ryus.
If there was one thing I could say about all these Ryu players that just kind of worries me at the moment, is just a matter of patience.
Yeah.
You know, that kill will come to you eventually.
Right.
You do not have to rush it.
Yeah, the other thing you got to realize is, as Ryu, they fear you a lot. Like,
they definitely do.
You definitely put the fear in their hearts. And like I said, at Game 3, he kind of fell apart a little bit. He wasn't playing as confidently. But you got to realize, Larry's scared in that situation. Larry is not having a fun time. He's stressed out. So you can really take that and abuse it, and you don't have to just throw out those panic options. So we're going to cut to our next game. It's going to be
It's another Ryu.
Oh my gosh. How many Ryus,
What is this,
man?
like the fourth one, fifth
run in a row, dude.
Yo, this guy from, they played at, it was either SmashCon or EVO.
Oh, yeah?
Chansu and Void.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Was Chansu able to beat him?
I think it was game 3.
Okay.
But Chansu also beat Ally at that
Gotcha.
same tournament.
Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is. So we got CLG Void versus Chansu. I actually got to see Chansu play a lot at EVO, I think it was. And he's really good. Just like all the Ryus that we flew out here, he's really, really damn good.
Oh, you know it.
All right, so we're going to get game 1 here on Final Destination. Void seems to start here as much as humanly possible because other than Smashville, it's Sheik's best stage. She's able to just
punish neutral that strong.
Yeah, I agree. You're able to punish every single landing with the fully charged needles. Like it's just you can really dominate this stage. And she has ways of getting away from Ryu when he's exerting pressure. She can just like full hop, bouncing fish away, reset neutral as many times as she wants.
I'm interested in seeing how Void goes for his kill setups in a matchup like this one because Ryu can generally just like attack his way or focus his way through most of what happens. Oh, but he caught the jump there.
Wow. That's like the earliest I've ever seen a Sheik kill a Ryu.
Now, I believe Chansu could have went for a focus there instead, but he definitely did not expect something like that from him.
Right. Yeah, Void, no hesitation at all to take that first stock early. And we saw Mr. R fall earlier to another Ryu, so let's see if Chansu can kind of repeat the process here.
Oh, wow. He up-tilted him back out of that combo. He said, no, sir, it's my turn.
Shimmies himself over to Chansu and finds a grab to net this edge situation as well. But Chansu able to fight back to center.
Well, look at the respect from Void.
Yeah.
I'm surprised actually he didn't even want to go for a grab. He's just like, just finish what you're doing over here and we'll go back to our match, right?
That's actually a really big thing in this matchup. When I went to EVO, I coached Dynamo out of pools. He had to fight a Ryu to make it out of pools. And the biggest thing that he was getting hit by was he just wasn't respecting focus. And that's all I told him in our coaching session. I was like, you got to respect focus. And every time you see it, just walk away. Don't challenge it. It's not worth it. It's never worth it. You can beat him in neutral. And so far, Void's doing an excellent job. He's going to lose the first stock there to assure you, though.
Yeah, the Nair Shore you can... Oh, he wanted the ledge cancel. He wanted that ledge cancel.
Yeah.
Dude, that would have been sick. Cancel going pretty low, though.
Yeah.
And he didn't make it back. It's nice.
Forced to roll up from the ledge, and it's going to eat a bouncing fish for his troubles. But see, this is... All right, dude. Sheiks are the king of just getting hit by crazy stuff around this percent.
He wants to forward tilt so badly, I think, and challenge Ryu, but you just can't. You just can't. Like, your legs are just going to get, like, just smacked really hard.
Ooh, nice roll read. Actually gets the down smash to send him to the left, too, and that's going to be the game for Void. But 40%, we are really getting close to where that could get scary for Void. So,
It's funny how we're just talking about how Void will play around, like, getting his kill setups.
Yeah.
And, like, as we're saying that, he gets, like, a fair bouncing fish at, like, 80.
Yep.
Kills Ryu.
Yeah,
Killing
pretty
Ryu
ridiculous.
at 80 for Sheik?
That's relatively unheard of.
We take those. We will definitely take those.
Yeah, that was an excellent way for Void to start the set. Got to be feeling pretty confident after getting that first kill and just saying, hey, as long as I play safe for the rest of the game, don't screw up too many times, and don't get short-used, I'm going to be fine.
And it helped that they started on FD, but now we're going to go to Battlefield.
Yeah, why do you think Chansu would counterpick Battlefield?
I feel like, Ryu is also really good on platforms and dealing with a neutral like Sheiks on a stage like this. Yep. But also, like, even though it's kind of like a higher ceiling, at the same time, that doesn't really matter for Ryu because you're probably going to die at 60 or 70 anyways on any other stage.
Makes a lot of sense, and so far Void not touched in this second game so far. He is really, really not messing around with Ryu. Pretty much only using needles exclusively so far. Again, respecting focus, not trying to challenge it or kind of call out a 50-50 situation where maybe they'll drop it. Chansu finally gets a hit at the ledge, but honestly eats more damage than he gives.
Void really respecting most of what Chansu's doing.
Yeah.
Like when he sees a possible punish opportunity, like most of the time he just rolls out of there. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna go charge needles.
Yeah, in this matchup, I feel like that's how you should play most of the time. I think Sheiks get a little too carried away with trying to do fair strings or just trying to do as long of a combo as they can, and they forget that this character, like, you give him 1 inch and he'll take a mile. So
it looks like most of what Void hits with, he has a plan B.
Right.
He usually has a plan B. He's like, if this happens, then I'm still good.
The plan B is if I miss, run away and throw needles. Like, it's working pretty well, but 66%, we're getting to a scary portion of numbers here. Chansu just walking around. You know he wants that up tilt.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to feel out how he plays around the ledge and just kind of conditioning him to, like, maybe get an up tilt eventually from that ledge and get an early kill.
Again, Void not messing with focus at all, especially at the ledge. just decides it's not worth it, and he'll take center stage over a 50-50 guess, and that really quick bouncing fish is going to be able to seal out the first stock.
Ryu's also have to be so careful with Tatsus in this matchup, because whether it be like Sheik or Zirasu, like they just fly all the way across stage and punish you for it.
Wow. Are we... What character are we right now?
A lot of up airs.
This is not the right character to just up air straight.
You see, Chancellor really just, like, he keeps trying to hit him back.
Right.
And Void waits for it and then just goes for another up air.
Yeah, I think in that situation, Chancellor should just prioritize getting away.
Just get out.
He challenged it a little too many times. He took 75% pretty unnecessarily. Really great tech from Void. And Chansu flubs the punish. That was a big opportunity for Chansu to possibly even up the game. But Void, again, just back to his hit-and-run playstyle that's pretty much netted him the first game and almost the second one.
Yeah, he's going for a lot of up tilt mix-ups right now, and managed to get Void trying to get a shield grab out of that.
Yeah, and again, that was the first time that Void's really overcommitted and decided to challenge something.
And of course, you die for it, right?
You
it's
die
always
for
the one time you go in.
And that's the bane of Sheik's existence, is situations like that. So Void needs to keep him in a bad situation for the rest of this game, or things could go very bad.
Yo, but the true combo from the up tilt was really nice.
The Battlefield counter pick coming in clutch there. I'm pretty sure any other stage, and Chancellor would have been dead to that bouncing fish. That was scary. He went for down tilt instead of up tilt, though. Goes too low. I think that's it.
That should be it.
The Vanish will take it. Void really commanding performance over Chansu. And another Ryu drops down into loser's bracket. You really don't want to be on either side of this bracket. Winner's bracket, there's a ton of Ryus, and losers, there's a ton of really angry Ryus.
Angry. That's where they start jumping in more, and pressing more buttons. Yeah, honestly, Ryus are just like, we're so stubborn. We're just really stubborn. We're just like spoiled with what we have.
Yeah.
Like we're like, oh, I don't care if I'm in this disadvantaged position, I'm still gonna hit you, and I'm gonna get away with it.
And then I'm gonna kill you.
Next thing you know, like Void's up airing you like 10 times in a row.
That was so strange.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get into some replays here really quickly and show you guys a little bit more of what happened in that set versus Chansu and Void. It was kind of interesting seeing Void really prioritize just running away the whole time. Yeah, he really didn't overcommit. No, Void really likes to go in. He likes to do flashy combos. He likes to be the cool guy. But this is SCR Saga, man. It means a lot, and he doesn't want to drop down into losers that early against Chansu.
Yo, here's the example of the bouncing fish just catching you from so far away.
Yeah, I mean,
like I think he even did the slow Tatsu, right? One that doesn't take you very far. Did not matter.
And here again, Void able to get these really clutch bouncing fishes, rack up a ton of damage, and Chansu really, he didn't get to play the game much, which is something that you don't really get to say for Ryu's a lot. Yeah, there's the first time that Void was overcommitting, and as a Sheik player, man, it's scary to overcommit against a character like Ryu, so.
Yeah, it's not the best thing to run up to Ryu while he's about to do something and you're holding shield, because Chansu went for an empty hop there and just started mashing up tilt on his shield.
And actually, this explosion right here was so good from Void. Got the hitbox where it sent him out and didn't even give Chansu a chance to tech or live or anything, or mount a comeback. So Void, pretty commanding performance over Chansu, I'd say. Looking really good for tomorrow.
I think it's a pretty underlooked option too. Is the Vanish to catch whether it be a Tatsu or a Shoryu from below. I mean, like nothing's going to beat that Vanish because they're invincible.
True.
And so it's probably one of her strongest moves to use to like get an early KO for the most part.
All right, guys, we got a really interesting one coming up for you. Anti versus Kameme. I'm curious to see which characters these two will play, because I feel like, between Kameme, Sheik, and Mega Man, and Anti's every character in the game, they have like a lot of interesting options to counterpick each other. I don't think Anti even knows what character he wants to be, honestly.
Honestly, Mario versus Mega Man is actually pretty good for Mario.
Yeah. We saw Ally versus Kameme at EVO 2016, I believe, where he was pretty much able to commandingly take it. Mario definitely does very well in that matchup, but Kameme was actually able to beat Ally recently for the first time. Yeah, he beat him with Mega Man. It was a couple months ago, but I don't remember exactly what tournament it was. But yeah, Kameme finally took a win over him. But we are going to see Mega Man versus Mario, Kameme versus Anti here in Game 1 on Smashville.
I'm always interested in seeing like what Anti has up his sleeve next.
Yeah.
He's always got something unorthodox going on.
That's true. Yeah, I love watching Anti play, man. I love the fact that he can, just like his knowledge of the game is so good that he can play whatever character he needs to play in the situation, and it always looks like he mains that character. It doesn't really look like he's just playing it for a counter pick. But Mario, I do think, is best character. So this is really interesting to see, and let's see how Kameme deals with it. Really even game so far, and we saw that hit and run playstyle from Kameme earlier against Ryu that worked so well. But it's kind of harder to do against a character with a reflector, a really good reflector.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So you can still keep Mario out, but Mario has a lot more answers and a little bit more speed and a lot more aerial mobility in order to get in.
It looks like they're just kind of like trading blows back and forth.
Yeah, they're scrapping, man. They're
just going at each other hard.
Oh, it's so scary. That back air, almost sealing out the first stock, I think.
Yeah, I think that would have killed too.
Okay, Ally gets a really good grab at a really good spot at the ledge, but opts to go for the back air instead of an up air forward air confirmed. Maybe just not feeling confident in that, but tries to do nair down smash, but good DI from Kameme to get away and recover low. Again, they're really just kind of trading blows back and forth. It hasn't been one person in a commanding situation the whole time, but Kameme is able to find the first stock.
He managed to get him right after that cape ended. With the middle blade confirmed.
And that's really hard to do. That hitbox actually lasts a long time. The cape is really deceptive. Its hitbox comes out before and after the cape is even like really visible.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's so weird.
All right, so Kameme, after taking that lead, hasn't overcommitted at all. He's going back to that hit and run that we saw where he's just shooting pellets, pulling out metal blades when he's far enough away to where he thinks it's safe.
Ooh. Yo, I thought he was going to go for the footstool setup after that cape missed his shield.
I did too. Okay, just baiting out all of these options from Anti. You can tell Anti really wants to find an up smash and get the KO. Kameme just not giving it to him.
I would say Kameme's not too afraid right now of like getting grabbed, so he feels a lot more comfortable with going for like shielding on the ground because I mean like other than a back throw maybe
at the ledge,
yeah, like he's not at that percentage that down throw is like the scariest thing.
Yeah, but if we're at center stage, Kameme is perfectly comfortable sitting in shield, as he should be at this percent. Anti really struggling and walking into all of these pellets, but finally just gets frustrated enough to run in and find the up smash.
Took him like 3 or 4 tries, he finally got it through.
If at first you don't succeed, man. All right. So now it's up to Anti to find a grab here and mount a comeback. That's definitely what Mario's looking for at these early percents. And again, Kameme just not letting it happen, throwing out pellets in a situation where any other character, Anti probably was going to be able to get a grab there.
He got 2 good chances there, but maybe just not at the right percentage because like after that first up tilt string at low percent, Kameme just upbeat his way out of it, even though he had no double jump.
Ooh, he actually had another opportunity there, but opted for jab instead of grab. The smash roll platform was even above him, so it could have been a big deal. Yeah, going for an air dodge read there, but he went for...
I figured he would go for an air dodge read.
I did too, but I thought he was going to wait for a fair. I didn't think he was just going to land and charge forward smash because it's a lot more committal, and Kameme actually able to find a punish in time and sneak in a back air for the game 1.
Yeah, Mario can definitely make those comebacks too.
Oh, definitely. We almost saw it Zinyu versus Como earlier where he almost got the dream combo. Yeah, that was a heartbreaker. But looks like Anti's going to switch to Zero Suit Samus, maybe wants a projectile of his own, and Zaire will also help him in this matchup. Also, Kameme is going to be forced into shield a lot more in this matchup because he has to respect the aerials. So I think
going to have to change it up quite a bit.
I think Anti's the type of player who really likes to control the pace of the game. And Mario, in normal circumstances, does control the pace of the game. He's very good at putting you in positions where he just feels very comfortable. But against Kameme there, it just didn't go away. It still killed him. I thought the crash bomb was actually going to save him, but only 4% on Anti when he took the stock. This is looking so much better. And that's what I'm talking about. He switches to a character who, like, in neutral, I think dominates Mega Man and can apply so much pressure to the shield without having to worry about Mega Man, like, doing anything out of shield.
It feels like an easier time with Zero Suit, though, just being able to, like, go in with something. Because, Mega Man can kind of, like, beat out Mario with, like, hitboxes and stuff. I mean, Zero Suit's like, well, hey, I got this. I got this nair and this there.
6 different moves that are, like, +4 on shield. So, yeah, he looks so much more comfortable in this scenario where he can just, oh, my God. Yeah, looking for an air dodge there. Really smart of Kameme to just up B high and get out of there. But he's really, really close to just taking this game in under 2 minutes.
Yeah, Intel looking super nice right now.
Yeah,
like,
this is
all
crazy.
All these confirms are super on point.
Remember when I said Mario was his best character? I might have been wrong. He hasn't grabbed one time. All of this damage has been just absolute, like, brutal dominance in the
It's like you were mentioning earlier that Kameme is like, wow. he likes to jump a lot. He likes to set up what he wants to do in the air, and I mean, Zero Suit's like, well, you're gonna catch these hands real quick.
Yeah, that was amazing from Anti. Just like total domination in game 2, and he didn't grab at all. Not a single grab.
That is kind of crazy, man. Yeah, it's like, it's kind of funny thinking about it too, that like in this matchup, even shooting so much as like a single pellet or two, like could be in your shot. Like you can get nared at 30 and then up air off the top.
Right, and like we saw earlier, like Mario kind of had to respect those pellets, or at least Anti wasn't dealing with it in a proper way, but by switching to Zero Suit, he was able to fully take control of the situation.
So if Anti's, he's going
I was about to say, this matchup known for, being a little bit of a struggle for Zero Suit. It's just hard to lock Sheik down. So, yeah, let's see the war of the counter picks. Let's see how it actually ends up. Kameme opting to go Sheik. I got to commentate a lot of his Sheik this Thursday at FAD. Like I said.
How would you describe his Sheik, actually? I really haven't seen enough of it.
It's really interesting. It's kind of flowcharty, but like not in a bad way. He just picks right options, and he just plays safe and does bread and butter Sheik combos. Like there's not really much flash to it. I didn't really see anything new, but he just played super solid. And Sheik's the kind of character where if you have a great neutral and a great understanding of the game and you don't overcommit, you're able to go pretty far with her. And Kameme's that type of player because he plays Mega Man. That dude can't overcommit. Like you gotta stand there. So he's used to playing the long game kind of. But that being said, one grab from Zero Suit could change this entire game.
I was kind of interested in seeing like how Kameme would kind of adapt to Game 3 with his Mega Man and this like new aggressive style from Anti.
Right.
Ever so suddenly in this game too, in that game too. But he's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna outbeat Sheik. I'm gonna slap you around. I don't want to try to like play around you with Mega Man. You're gonna play around me when I go in.
Yeah, this looks. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, it doesn't go for the last up B, which is actually really smart. Recognizing Kameme was way too far away for that.
The tech in place, dude. Honestly, if he had teched anywhere else too, I mean
he could have got away.
Couldn't that still have happened though?
Like that backer could have. Like the reaction from Anti to hit it so well. Yeah, that was so. It's almost like he just knew he was going to tech in place. But the forward smash is going to even up the game already. Oh my God!
That was just a bad spot for Kameme.
It really was.
Something was going to happen, and it wasn't going to be good for Kameme.
Right. One of the things that I think frustrates Zero Suits in this matchup is they can't really lock down Sheik at the ledge. Like a lot of times they'll just throw out down smash against characters and they have to respect it and find a way around it. But Sheik just kind of like jumps over it, bouncy pitches, whatever. So that's got to be a little frustrating. But really even game so far. Does find the first grab. I think he could have just up aired. Yeah, I'm not sure. But that looked like an up air confirmed to me.
Dash attack? Are you sure?
Oh
you sure you want to dash attack here? What was that about?
That was so close to killing. Anti switched his DI real quick in order to survive. Finds another up air, but not able to confirm into up B afterwards. And he's getting to a percent where like he can't really confirm up air into up B at all. So he's gonna have to find another like tech chase back air or forward smash after down smash. Yeah, going for the paralyzers because he knows he needs a big hit.
I like the paralyzer for its mix-up potential and just like baiting the opponent.
Yeah.
But this is such like close percentages right now. Like,
Anti. Oh, wait a second.
Upbeat. Oh, that is the anti-special with Zero Suit. That is the anti-special. I've seen him do that so many times with Zero Suit.
Crawls his way back after losing game 1, gets the clutch counter pick, and then is able to seal out game 3 in a matchup where a lot of people believe Sheik kind of wins it. So really good stuff to Anti holding his own there. What a close set.
That's always that matchup is like incredibly volatile.
It really is.
Every time you see it, like it's like Ryu.
Yep.
You just it's coming soon. It's coming.
You know it's gonna happen, man. Yeah, I mean we've seen Void versus Nairo countless number of times where Void's been winning the whole time, and then Nairo he gets one. He falls for one wrong thing, and that's the game. That's
like been engraved in my head for like the rest of my life. Every time I think of those two, like, ugh.
All right, guys, we're going to get into some replays. I think this is the best set I've seen so far today. This was such a good one to watch.
That was close to set,
yeah, it was really, really close. Kameme, really dominant performance in this game 1 with the Mega Man. Anti really had no answers with the Mario. Was able to find that up smash, but it was a little, too late. And goes for this really high committal forward smash.
Yeah.
where, like, again, that kind of playstyle I think lends itself to Zero Suit a little bit better.
I think what it was, too, is when he went for that down tilt at the ledge to pop Kameme up, he thought he took his double jump.
Right,
Because he thought Kameme was going to come down and, like, pellet or something.
So there was the crash bomb setup that we thought might save Kameme, but it actually didn't end up working. And, Anti, a really dominant 2-stock there in game 2. And so then we saw the switch to Sheik. And that's where everything kind of turned around and got really, really interesting. Kameme looked like he was winning the whole time, you know, as Sheik often does.
Yeah, he looked really solid, like, planning his advantages to Anti, like, around that ledge. But, man, the Smashville platform just...
Yeah, for the first time, it really worked against Sheik. That tech in place, you know, miss tech or tech in place, and that would have worked out perfectly.
You know how that started, too? That was from a simple forward tilt from Zero's.
Forward tilt into miss tech. So that just shows you how crazy this Smashville platform can be. And here was the Paralyzer reading the spot dodge there, which Kameme didn't even go for that many spot dodges. So that Paralyzer was just such a good idea. And,
even Kameme's face is like, are you?
He's like, yeah, you got me.
Did I really go for that?
All right, guys. Next match is going to be C9 Ally back on the stage against Locus.
Oh, Locus.
So this is the match that I was talking to Ally about earlier, where he said he was a little nervous. And he was basically both like, yeah, we both kind of haven't been doing that hot recently, so I'm going to take advantage of that. Those were his exact words. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that we've both been struggling. So let's see how Ally really does that. What a shot, man. Like the silhouette of Ally with Mario in the background. That's actually dope.
Yeah, again, it's kind of like an Anti thing. Like with Ally, is you always wonder, like, usually things really don't go their way in a match, but they always manage to just pull it out somehow.
Yeah, and it's
out of half.
I just really feel like it's that, like, they don't get nervous. They're very used to that situation.
Tournament experience on them that they're just used to this. They're like, oh, this, you know.
And they understand the game they're playing, and it's Smash 4, and anything can happen in this game, and tides can turn on a dime. So this is going to be a really interesting one. Locus versus Ally. I feel like they've gone back and forth. I know Civil War was the big one, where Locus was able to knock out Ally and secure a spot in top 8, which is really cool to see.
I know Ally has like not so much an incredibly aggressive Mario style, but he's a little more footsie heavy.
Right.
Like he kind of plays around the footsies game more, but like with Locus, he's not so much about that. I would say like he kind of just like he's gonna go in and get what he wants.
Yeah, Locus. He's really knowledgeable about Ryu. His setups are really unique. I do think he's a little bit more aggressive. Doesn't really like to wait and just kind of throw it up tilt. He likes to go in, man. So it's going to be a good set because Ally likes to do the same thing. Ally likes to style on people. So getting into game 1 here on Smashville once again. Locus versus Ally, probably to make it out into top 48 winner side.
Yeah. That down tilt was kind of crazy. Like it was hitting in front, but the more he started doing it, it just like pushed him behind Ally. This kind of like freaked him out for a second.
This is how you know this tournament is super stacked. When this is happening, still in round 1 of pools.
Before top 48.
Yeah, before top 48. It's not even a best of 3 yet. Like this is insane. Oh, okay. He was able to focus through one up tilt, but gets hit by the next. Wow, that air dodge read was godlike.
I like that he waited for that because he was so close to the platform after the air dodge. He almost had another upper string going.
Yeah. All right. So I don't actually know how Locus racked up 81%. I just saw Ally getting up air strings.
It's the trades, man, and the challenges.
Oh, forward air? Yeah. Ooh, nice DI by Locus to live. That's actually a really...
He wanted to beat out that Focus.
Right. Is that it? That's it. Locus going to take the first stock despite being at such a disadvantage for the majority of the first minute of the game. That could be it. Oh, able to jump out too high percent. That will definitely be it.
That's always like the most unfortunate thing for Ryu's. It's like you just happen to have like your inputs buffered in at the wrong time, and then all of a sudden you just like shore you in the air. You're like, hello?
Yeah, I was wondering. I thought that was a little ambitious.
It's always unintentional.
I see. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
I mean, unless Locus is throwing. Once I win.
So even game here. Really, in these early percents, they can both do so much damage to each other so fast that like a slight percent lead isn't that big of a deal until you get around the 70-80% range, and then it starts getting a little scary for both players.
But again, man, it started with these trades. Locus is winning it.
Yep.
And then like just starts juggling Mario around.
Got him in a bad position on the platform too, but kind of overcommits to that double jump, and Ally's able to land.
Whoa, that up tilt from behind. He almost confirmed off that.
Really crucial 2 techs there from Locus to avoid jab lock setups into forward smash for the win. I know Ally was hunting for those jabs. So Locus Kind of got Ally on the back foot here. Just needs one up tilt to win the game. Ally's going to have to work a little harder unless he gets a grab at the ledge.
I actually just heard someone scream bloody murder.
Yeah.
Because of what's going on right now.
I think the favorite thing I've ever heard the crowd scream, is that going to do it? No, not quite.
Not yet.
Really even percents now, though, and Ally can take the game with an up smash.
Ooh, I wonder if Locust kept up tilting there.
Yeah.
It would have caught his initial the roll.
Ally with those classic forward smashes where he just throws them out.
Put a back air in this. Ally's got to be careful.
How does he land?
Around.
Yeah, that's the thing. Ryu doesn't really have, wow, the man just did it. Just throws out another one. And it's going to be able to take game one away from Locust there.
I believe Locust tried to light forward tilt there. They wanted to space him out more, but like, it's like you were saying earlier, like he already went for like 3 S smashes.
Right.
He's going to do it again. It's the Ally special, man.
Yeah, I feel like
gonna do it.
if you're in that range, you should just expect him to do it. Even if he doesn't do it, you should have the idea in your head that it's a possibility. Because more often than not, he really does go for it.
In the past, from what I've seen from these two when they played, is like Locust, the times he did come out victorious, he utilized a lot more focus attack. Because with Mario, unless you get like a grab landing on it, which isn't the worst thing at very high percents, I mean, what can Mario do against it? What, down air? Try to get his little spin combo in? But I mean, like, it's not the most threatening thing. You're scared about the up smash and the F smash.
Right, and now Ally taking that first game and running with it, 52% on Locust, and Locust hasn't really had a solid answer just yet, but 2 back airs and he's winning the game.
Just like the screen shakes when it happens. It's like 20 million% after 2 back airs.
You definitely feel it when Ryu hits you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, going back to what I was saying, the best thing I've ever heard anyone in the crowd ever say was at Zero Saga, every time Locust would get any hit whatsoever, no matter what it was, even if it was a 0, Tweak would yell, "He's dead!" in the background. Like, it was amazing.
I mean, it could happen.
Yeah, it's true. That was the first tournament where we really got to see a lot of that work out, too. I cannot believe that killed. You can air dodge out of the last hit, too, so I don't know what Locust thought there.
I know, like, Ally probably wanted to beat out the focus, too.
Yeah.
Which is nice, but, like, Locust had initially air dodged, too.
Wow. But just like that, with a double up tilt into true Shoryu, Locust is going to even up the game. This 22% really doesn't mean anything when your back air does like 600 damage.
It looks like Locust wants to go for a more, like, commanding punish after those down tilts.
Right.
But honestly, with, like, the way Ally's DIing, it's better just to, like, he wanted to reverse there?
Yeah, that was that was scary.
Locust needs to just go for what's guaranteed right now.
Locust is doing some interesting things. He's full hopping and then wasting his double jump, and Ally's able to come down with a punish, so he's doing some interesting things in neutral, and it's not working out. He needs to find another answer. He focuses through that, but he's still taking extra damage.
The focuses are coming out, though.
Yeah, backs off.
Ally's got to start playing around this. He's starting to notice something fishy's going on.
Yeah, immediately backs off and stops being as aggressive as he was before.
I like that he out-jabbed the up tilts. It actually beat out the rapid up tilts.
Okay, Locust trying to cover these landings, but like Mario has so much aerial drift that he's able to just kind of land, but he's 20% away from essentially making this an even game.
Air to downer?
He didn't get the strong hit, or he didn't get the right hitbox, but he's at 65, so does it really matter?
The focus, is he going to focus around this? Yes, he's looking.
Back throw might do it, actually. No, not quite. Ryu's a heavy boy. Oh man, I feel like Locust has one good chance in him, one more good shot.
Locust wants it, man. He wants that punish. He's too far? No?
Wow,
okay.
That was a great recovery from Locust. That roll was so telegraphed, but Ally doesn't punish it. This is so scary.
How is Ally going to do with this? He's just like, get away.
Please, leave me alone. Oh my god.
He wants that back throw from the ledge.
This is where the up tilts get really scary. He lands with a nair. That was so brave. Okay, whenever I see Ally run in and then turn around, I know he's going to like just run in an up smash eventually. Wow, Locust just risks it all. Just goes for the Hail Mary Shoryu.
How could you be laughing right now, Locust? No, that was a close call. He was for sure that Ally was like, he's going to throw it out now.
Right.
He's going to do the Ally. I got this.
Something, but nope. Ally holds strong in shield. He's actually really good at those situations. He's good at recognizing like when he needs to kind of back off, moving around a lot and just hold shield. Again, it's like that top player thing where they're not really nervous in those situations, or if they are, they're able to keep it in check.
It's like, it's not stubbornness or arrogance, it's respect.
Yeah.
It's like
they just respect the
for
character.
one thing, he's also lost to Locust before.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, I know what this kid is capable of, and also what he's looking for right now.
Right.
I'm just gonna flood you, and you're gonna just keep doing what you're doing, and I'm gonna wait for you to mess up.
Yep.
Right? And hey, that's what happened.
Yeah, so good stuff to Ally. Moving on to day 2, top 48 winners side. I actually believe the loser of top 48, or like the winners finals of the pools, moves on as well. So let's get into a couple replays here. First game on Smashville. We saw him focus through the first up tilt, but Ally was able to throw out another up tilt before Locust was able to punish.
This was the air dodge read that could have been so like punishable.
Yeah, but the Ryu's are just able to trade right through it. Yeah,
get right through it.
So Locust taking the first stock there, but it did not matter. Ally able to do a lot of damage here with the double up air into up B, and then just I believe found an up smash in order to seal the game. Oh, no, it was the forward smash.
There's the footsies we were talking about earlier.
Look at his face, like his reaction to that. Why? Like, why does Ally always look more upset?
Why is he surprised?
Yeah,
actually?
he's more upset than the other guy. Like, a lot of the time I see Ally just shake his head after he wins. There was the crazy down air that killed it 108%, and the reason he couldn't air dodge out of it was because none of the other hits actually connected. Yeah, he only got the last hit. So, good stuff there to Ally, recognizing that he could use that. Wow, that was, dude, that's the manliest story.
It looks ugly. Like,
it really does. This is the manliest story. Like, he's walking, he's playing so safe, and then out of nowhere, just kind of runs in. He's laughing about it. Like, he knows he risked it all and got what he deserved. So, good stuff to Ally for holding that shield.
Usually when I see stuff like that, like, and also after going through that experience too with Ryu myself, like, I think it's just a mental thing. Not so much of like, oh, he's outplaying me.
Right.
But like, he just wants it. Locust is probably like, I gotta get this win. It's so close. I need it right now.
Right.
It's like
I got the 77%.
Okay,
I got exactly where I need to be.
Like, I know things haven't been going well for you so far this summer, right? But it'll come again. Just take your time.
Yep. So another Ryu falls into losers, man. Where you guys at? Come on.
I'm right here. I mean, they're over there.
All right, man. Well, while we're at it, guys, shout outs to Gushers, obviously, for sponsoring this event. Super cool. Super tasty. This is our last bowl, so I'm rationing them.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. How long have they been sitting there, actually?
A while. The whole time, actually. Troa. Dude, it's an honor to commentate with you, I gotta say. Yeah, it's really cool. I'm really glad that I got this opportunity. It's cool to hear you just talk about Ryu. Because you were the first one, man. You were the first one to, like, blow up and really abuse the character and show us how amazing he is.
Yeah, I've had my time, man.
Yeah.
It's great to see like other Ryus come up and do their thing, even though they may not come out victorious all the time. Like, there's a lot. There's a lot. Like, during the time I was playing,
you were the only one, dude.
Like, the ones who were sitting up here, I was like, dude, hey, do you know this person? It's like, there's more Ryus now. Like, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, man, you passed the torch to like 25 people.
Yeah, dude. Once I saw Locust at Civil War.
Yeah, he was really the second one to kind of burst onto the scene, I think.
Like, you know what? I'm good, man. You got this. Some good hands, dude.
Also, guys, we are giving away this awesome controller from Controller Chaos. So, yeah, make sure you go to the Twitter and enter that contest. It's really, really sick. It's got the SCR logo and a lot of slime for the Gushers.
A lot of slime.
So, I'm not sure.
Are we just about done for the night?
I'm not sure. That might have been the last set.
I mean, there's definitely not too many entrants here and not as many pools as there usually is. So I guess that could be.
Yeah, that might do it for us, man.
I was going to mention, is this the first time Ally this summer has made it like through winners?
That's so. That's so rough.
I mean, no disrespect to the man.
I think it is though.
I think so. That's actually really good. Could this be it?
Yeah, Ally might be his comeback. Zero made it out winners, right? No Ryu's in his way or anything. He's good.
No.
He's good to go?
Yeah, he's good to go.
Okay, great. That's good to hear. I would love to see Zero versus Ally again in winners. I haven't seen it in so long.
The classic. Definitely.
But hope you guys have been enjoying SCR Saga so far. We're definitely going to have a lot more action for you tomorrow. Top 48 is going to be insane. It's going to start at 12 p.m. PST. So make sure you guys tune in to twitch.tv/2Ggaming and ESA Smash for the secondary stream.
I thought it was 10 a.m.
I think it's 12.
Is it 12?
Yeah.
That makes more sense because, I mean, definitely have a lot of time to work with. So.
Ryu's got to sleep in, man.
They got to sleep. Too busy narring and up tilting their way out of everything.
Right. I want to know which Ryus are still in winners, actually. I wish we could pull up the bracket and look at which Ryus are still contesting in the winners side. I know Venom's up there. Venom is the one with the huge upset over Mr. R, so. But yeah, guys, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with some more SCR Saga.